Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and review last night's sleep research. Thanks, Primate, for some sneaky snacking. So, breakfast and lunch are already squared away. Well into dinner right now. Getting a little bit of a spoiler that, yes, it was looks like it was a good night's rest, but let's jump in. We'll get to everything in due time. You can see there a full 100 sleep score, but as is typical with a lot of travel days, a lot of dozing. So going to see a sleep type, normally don't get a whole lot of, because there's 32% more. Oh my goodness. But 19 million drowsy power is good to see. We've got a full 6, well, good 6 spawns, not full just yet. Dratini, always great to see. Also got Weepinbell, Ekans doing its best to imitate Dratini, Primeape, Weepinbell, again, and Florigato. Alright. It's good to see dozing, because that's probably what's going to be the hardest for me, is getting even better Dratini. Just getting the natural dozing type. No new sleep styles today. That's okay. And I didn't expect anyone to be hungry. But it's going to be no surprise. I'm going to go and get me a Dratini. Alright, nice and easy. And today's daily gift, small handy candy. Okay. And that'll wrap up snack time for today. Oh, that's so sad, Weepinbell. I mean, both of them look kind of sad. So we'll share a little bit more of a peaceful image. Goodness gracious. Yep, still early on in the week, so not a lot of progress on the ranks. But let's see what we got. Lax Nature. I don't remember if that was good. Hang tight for just a second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. It's the problem with sometimes evening recordings. You get interrupted a little bit more frequently. Anyway, let's take a look at this Dratini. Lax Nature, I do not remember, so I'm gonna remind myself as I'm going through this. We've got Fiery Herbs set in the middle with Corn. So an interesting combination there. Inventory Up and Helping Bonus are good starts to an ingredient collector. Skill Level Up and Skill Trigger. It's not bad for an energy thing that gathers energy for itself, and Helping Speed also certainly helps. So the only thing that it's really lacking is ingredient finding as an ingredient collector. So it's going to be kind of difficult when I plug this in to stat calculate because of that helping bonus. That really is going to be skewing the numbers a little bit, just because that is a difficult stat to really quantify of like how that helps, because it stacks with it requires the rest of the team to really know how helpful that is. But Skill Level Up and Skill Trigger are good for it to recover itself, especially when it does have energy recovery up. So when it does trigger, it is helpful. There's nothing that's like an immediate downside to it. So, not bad, but I think I'll continue to look for more. What do you think? Let me know. Okay, now that I've finally finished, it has been tempting me all day because seeing the unreviewed sleep reports has covered up goal met. And I did say I would wait to share that. So before I do anything else, for our 340 styles, unlocks Old Gold Power Plant, 100 diamonds, a medium-sized ingredient ticket, and a medium handy candy. It feels good to see. It's been so long. Oh, getting a call from Professor Neroli. It's been a minute. Well, look at this. Great job. You've now registered 340 sleep style decks. I've been busy as well. That's right, we've got a new area. You can now research at the Old Gold Power Plant. The Old Gold Power Plant fell into disuse long ago. You can really feel the passage of time in a ruin like that. If you pay it a visit, you may find electric types you've never seen before. Consider stopping by if you're hoping to reach your next goal. 390 sleep style registered in your sleep style decks. While you work on that, I'll work on finding a new handy item that might aid in your studies. Keep up the good work on that sleep research. And we have that goal met as well. So let's just jump in there as well. For 390 sleep styles, 100 diamonds, a main skill seed. So good to see. And another medium handy candy. You got more to say on this, Professor? Well, look at this! Great job! You've now registered 390 sleep styles in your sleep style decks. That certainly deserves a reward. So here, a main skill seed. From me to you. You've probably noticed by now that each of your Pokémon has a special ability called a main skill. With a main skill seed, you can raise the level of that main skill by 1. The effect of your Pokemon's main skill increases greatly when you level that skill up. Here, something to help as you work towards future Sleep Style Dex goals. I'll get going on setting up a new area for when you reach that goal. So keep up the good work on that sleep research. Thanks, Professor. It's always good to hear from you every now and then. So, with that, both goals met. To be expected. And some sleep points added to the pass. And that's also now waiting. How much is this gonna hurt? Alright, 190,000 is actually not too bad. It will absolutely deplete me. And so in order to get that 63, I will also need to probably cash in some dream clusters. But I think I might hold off on that until I have reached max rank, so they are at their height of effectiveness. Alright, we do have some news. We have some bundles. Old Gold Power Plant bundles include incenses and candies. Thank you for playing Pokemon Sleep. To accompany the Old Gold Power Plant debut event, Old Gold Power Plant bundles small, medium, and large will be available starting from October 7th at local time. We prepared some bundles that you can help you to befriend Pokemon that appear at Old Gold Power Plant. Between them, these bundles include Aaron Incense, Grubbin Incense, and Shinx Incense. We hope you'll meet Aaron, Grubbin, and Shinx during the event using these incenses in the areas where these Pokemon appear. Bundle M includes Shinx candies, Bundle L includes Aaron candies, and Grubbin candies. So we recommend these bundles to researchers who want to befriend and evolve these Pokemon. So the bundle details: the small bundle from 250 diamonds will include 5 biscuits and an Aaron incense. 1 available per user. It's actually not terrible. That actually is probably something I'll probably end up picking up because it's a low diamond cost with a Pokemon I want to recruit. The medium bundle at 1,200 diamonds includes 4 Great Biscuits, 10 Poke Biscuits, a Shinx and Grubbin incense, and 50 Shinx candy. That one's a little more steep, but also includes pretty good incense if you're really looking to get some of it and not ready to move on to Old Gold Power Plant yet. And the large bundle includes 3 Ultra Biscuits, 15 Great Biscuits, 1 of each of the incenses, 50 Aaron candy, and 50 Grubbin candy. So all of these is just 1 per user. And then just reminder text of what incense does. So cool. That will be useful once we get into that event, just to get some additional incense. I use the Dratini one to great effect, so we'll try again and see what happens. Alright, I'm coming in late this evening. Check in. How's everyone doing? 46 reports. It's always better in the evening because I get almost everyone off of my list. And a friend rank up. Thank you for your continued support in sleep research. Handy candies, always appreciated. And as you can see, I did add Walrein, took Blastoise off, simply for the fact I did want to gather additional oil, but also get some more power. Because believe it or not, when I did take a moment to review, the only other... No, we can do this now before I make dinner. If we use our trusty filters, of my mostly... So we obviously put Wigglytuff on there just for the fact that it's a healer that just happens to have oil. Walrein's the next up, even though it's a berry specialist, but it still pulls in 1 or 2 of them every now and then, so it still does have some help. Toxicroak is the first ingredient collector that I've got that's got oils. The next one up is Ditto. And it's actually... of the grouping that I have, because I still have not... It would be Cramorant, is what I actually would be looking for, is a Cramorant ingredient collector to supplement. Or another Krogunk. Unfortunately, the other Krogunk that I have that's close by is oil only in the first slot. So it would be helpful in this pinch, but isn't a long-term solution. So I'm just using Walrein as a pinch hitter for this. Oh, and here's one of those instances where I could just hold the back button and I tapped it instinctively. Eventually I'll get used to all these quality of life updates. Okay. There was a mushroom in there. Alright, I gotta cook. Get that out of there. I want berries. Okay. Not enough space just yet. But it is nice that there is a little bit more room in the pot, so things are just a little bit stronger, hit just a little bit harder. And rank 60 isn't too far away. But yeah, I don't want to completely deplete all of my dream shards, only to find out then you really need to level this thing up. And yeah, just having no dream shards would just be sad. Alright, I'll take a single trigger. That's okay, get a couple of cherry berries in there. Okay. With that all squared away, there is one last thing I'd like to check out before calling it a night. And that's a look at our map. So, as we can see, there is Old Gold Power Plant, and I've already got 57% of it already researched, with no area bonus. So, 57% studied, 61% of the Pokemon that are there befriended. And 15,000, that's the number I wanted to see, is the recommended research power for your team. So, for a space that is primarily focused on Steel, Electric, and Ghost, oh, did we get... I didn't check. We didn't. No. I will have to overwrite another one of these slots. Which is fine. But I'm going to go back first. Leave that as is. So, from a ingredients collectors, I really am going to be filling in more from the existing pool, to depending on whatever happens to be the dish of choice. So just using a 3 Pokemon spread for that. From a berry collector side, I'm all good there. Ooh! It's fun. I didn't know I could do that. Today I learned. But yeah. 93% Raichu, which means this will be really good at pulling in berries, so I don't have to worry. And it's got ingredient finding down, so like it is in good space to do well there. And then for the skill specialist, it's basically coming down to, do I just want to absolutely supercharge Snorlax using Ampharos, because this one is going to be triggering left, right, and center. Or do I want to just increase and focus on dishes for that week with the Dene? I've also got a pretty good Raikou, which also wouldn't be too bad considering like you throw a, if you have at least 3 electric types on the team, it considering itself one, Dedenne or Ampharos being another, you're in good space. Oh, and then Raichu, so you've already got automatically 2 between those 2. So there's some really good options. Some of them I just got to get leveled up a little bit more to be able to get to that 15,000, but yeah. Looks doable, but it's going to take a little bit more work to get that additional 5,000 research power that is not consistent across the board for me. So I'll spend some time at Lapis really helping to bolster the resources and then move on to Old Gold Power Plant. So that'll be fun and exciting. And then as far as the event is concerned, happy to... I guess I can test the waters second week once that's opened up if I really want to, but that might be a little bit of a difficulty just with at least trying to attain a more reasonable rank for some of those rewards. So I might stick at green grass for a little bit just for that second week. I know it's not as fun and exciting, but for me, it's a more fun gameplay when I'm progressing well rather than struggling to make dishes or not getting quite a lot of dish strength. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, I've gone on for a bit. Last couple bits of news is I will also be recording late tomorrow. So keep an eye out for later on in the evening. I will have an upload later that night, but my intention is for tomorrow night, so not the research I'll be reporting on tomorrow, but going into tomorrow night to do a smartwatch only sleep track and see how that interacts with the Go++, and can kind of round out any of the last minute lingering questions that I've had about the new smartwatch editions. It's been a very fun and exciting week for sleep, hasn't it? Thanks so much for sticking through. I hope your chill week is going well. If there's anything I want to share, let me know in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear how everyone's doing. I'll see you back tomorrow for some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.